Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Pokemon Sleep. Let's head in and check out last night's sleep research. See how things went for me. I hope you all slept well, once again. Just a good overall night of rest for me, so excited to get through the rest of this just relaxing week on Old Gold Power Plant. See if we get any fun and exciting spawns. Good. Full 100 sleep score. That's good to see. Ooh, got some dozing sprinkled in this time. So not quite the same as it's been the other nights. But a good, I see some big clips of slumbering or snoozing, so dozing wins out. With that, just that little extra. So that means we've got Grubbin on the table and Murkrow. 59 million drowsy power, 7 spawns, because now we're in the ultras, and 1 atop belly. Let's see who's at camp. That feels good. Grubbin atop belly, and I believe that is the last sleep style for Grubbin. We also got Haunter, Metapod, Butterfree, Shuppet, Ghastly, and Caterpie. So we had the whole Caterpie family. Very nice. No Murkrow. So a lot of bugs and ghosts. But the one bug I am looking to have some more checks on oh no, still need the 3-star. Okay. Still got a little more to go then. No one hungry. I am not surprised. Alright. We all know the drill by this point. Where'd you go? Your top bellies just go all off in all random direction. Butterfree's pretty close. But we're gonna give Premium Biscuit to Grubbin. Still looking for the coffee bean mushroom loadout. Trying to get a different mushroom gatherer, just to have something aside from Quagsire. And we'll see. Do I get a big hit? That's so nice. The one Caterpie just for checking. And the one Butterfree. Caterpie family. Make sure to get my daily gift while I'm hanging on this screen. An ingredients ticket. Good. Well, good to stockpile some of those for the weekend. I'm not worried about ingredients this week, but good to have for when I'm going to be making a lot of big cooks. Definitely going to share out our Grubbin photo, help folks with their coffee production, or mushrooms, if that's what they're particularly going for. A little bit of XP. Alright, the important check first. Quiet nature. We've got... not quite. Good as a mix, but not the selection I was looking for. So let's take a look at the rest of these sub-skills and just see how this turns out. Energy recovery bonus. Not bad. Inventory up. okay. Skill trigger, I could do without. Helping speed, good, and ingredient finder all the way at 100. And quiet is an ingredient finding nature. That is good. It's the one with most ideal of having no downside, really just having to spend extra XP, but it's a temporary problem. This would have been salvageable if it had the mushrooms in that third slot. Unfortunately, not what I'm looking for. Well, what are you gonna do? Keep looking. That's what you're gonna do. We'll move on and check out our Butterfree here. Relaxed nature. This is really just for capture's sake, just to have one recruited. So cool. We're just gonna just check and see if it's a fun berry gatherer, but otherwise it's just gonna just hang out in the box just for the sake of having. Skill trigger, helping speed, inventory up, ingredient finder, dream shard bonus, all over the place, and energy recovery up nature. Yeah, that's a Pokemon, all right. All right, we can move on. Let the team recover. Some Saniki snacking. Another ingredients ticket for today's rewards stamp. And looks like, is there some news? Let's see. I'm curious. Yes. So we've got the Good Sleep Day bundle. We know what's going on with that from this point. But I think we've just got dates here. So that's going to be running from Tuesday, June 10th through Friday, June 13th, and the full moon being on June 11th. So we'll help discover. It's a pretty standard copy at this point, but good to go through it just as a reminder. Get some sleep styles you haven't discovered yet, as more likely to appear. We'll have 2.5 times drowsy power on the night of the full moon, and 1.5 times drowsy power on the either side. 3 times XP on the full moon day, 2 times XP on the opposite days, and then the full 2,000 sleep points spread across. So some extra sleep points always good. Nothing different in the appearance rate, or we're just going to have the standard Clefairy family showing up. Yeah, and because it's falling on a Wednesday, just going through the standard copy here, 2.5 times. It's the Monday that is that really powerful start. It's been a while since we've had a full moon starting on a Monday. And mostly like towards the end of the week. So good. We already had the days already marked earlier from the sleep report, so we knew that was coming. So just nothing special there other than just going over here the bits of news for that event. So calendars aren't already marked. There's your days, knowing what's going on. Okay. Community, let's check in on you. 34 reports. Very good. Thank you everyone for your continued sleep research. All right. Just really got to make breakfast, right? Do I have any? Nope, just everything else is just keep on trucking as far as trying to befriend Pokemon, cook, and raise in ranks. So everything as expected. Alright, let's check in with Dedenne first. Try to get some of that extra tasty chance up before I cook. I'm fairly certain I am capped on ingredients. Yup. But that extra 20% is going to be very helpful, because I got my extra tasty at dinner yesterday. Okay, we got a nice good chunk of apples as excess. What else am I sitting pretty on? Got a couple more coffee. Alright. Things have been going well with cooking as well. This team has been really solid. Oh, on 30%, that's great. That's what I want to see. Those low odds extra tasties really help. So now I can check in a little bit more frequently through today. Get some more chance built up, maybe get another extra tasty today. Of course, Venusaur. Help fill that ingredients pouch very quickly. Oops, all berries. That's fine. I don't actually need that much help in the ingredients department this week, Pikachu, so that's fine by me. Good. Everyone topped off on energy. But I do need to collect ingredients first from them next time. Okay, got all the berries. So, that's a nice and easy wrap up for today. So just looking ahead, since I have an extra moment. So going into next week, looking at the schedule, we just wrapped up New Moon Day. So we're all square on that. And there we go. Rolling being a fun, playing nice with me right now. Our next event is not until June 9th. So that looks like the rest of next week is just going to be just a vanilla week. So that's all well and good. I'll love to see that. Because it's nice sometimes. You don't want to get that event burnout where like, oh man, from event to event to event to event, I gotta prepare. I'm already in the middle of an event and then I gotta keep preparing for the next event. No, you can just relax. It's just whatever you want to do. And then that following week, we've got the Act Portions Cooking Week. It says part 1. So I wonder if there's more to come on there. I didn't realize that yesterday. Usually if they're doing stuff where it's a recurring event, it would be like volume, kind of like some of the bundles or the numerically marking. Oh yeah, it's Good Sleep Day number 23. So maybe there might be some more to come there because they're specifically calling out that it's part 1. But that means, at least for next week, it can just be a regular old chill week. That is a good opportunity. So, like, let me get that pulled up. that's an updated list of the most sought after Pokemon for me. So this is kind of helping to look through at least where I potentially want to go when choosing a new campsite. This might be familiar to some, but after I picked up Aeron, I wanted to get through and clean things up a little bit. So now I've at least got at least two campsites that have several Pokemon, but currently Old Gold is the only one that has all sleep styles. So I've got something from dozing, snoozing, and slumbering. Thankfully, the Grubbin is the only thing in the dozing sleep style that I haven't gotten yet. And so everything else is at least a little bit easier for me to pick up because those are sleep styles that I could get regularly. But this is also good to review going into the event in the coming weeks, because that also will have event balanced sleep. So that's also something that just to highlight and keep in mind. So just wanted to go through and revisit that again. It's worthwhile to keep top of mind. So most of them are mono ingredient Pokemon. Ralts, I'm just looking for a stronger skill activation than like the 80 percentile that I've got going on currently. And then everything else, the only two that are oddball is the Shinx for getting a different oil producer. So I've got the Toxicroak, which is good, but just having an alternate in case it happens to be a different berry specialization for that week or wherever I happen to go. And same thing for Grubbin, just a different mushroom collecting Pokemon. Because I'm really in Vikavolt doing a good job, but the Wooper family, I could use an alternative just to have someone on deck. Alright, but I think with that is what I have for today. Thanks so much for stopping by. Let me know how your week is going down in the comments below. I'm always happy to hear what everyone's got going on. And I'll be back tomorrow with some more sleep research as we just wind down this week before starting another relaxing week. But until then, sleep well.